Take a look at this. This robot has been going viral on Twitter, and people are saying this is crazy, this is wild, this is not CGI or sped up. China's Engine AI humanoid robot just nailed the Axe Gang dance from Kung Fu Hustle. Let's watch this video from the top here. Released by Engine AI.
Nice.
That's crazy. Okay, look at this. People be like, oh, that's edited, that's AI generated. Okay, but here's the unedited raw shot from a phone here. You could see this. Look, it's really doing this. Whoa! Yeah, so this robot can dance better than me. And then this is actually not the first time that this robot has gone viral. Apparently, the other day, 2 weeks ago, they did a world first where they did this. The first humanoid robot completes a front flip. Same company, Engine AI from China. And boom, there you go. It can do a front flip. I can't do a front flip. Can you do a front flip? And this robot can do it. Okay. Now, this robot is being sold. Maybe you're wondering, like, how much is this robot? How much is it? So it's from Engine AI. They're from China. They're from Shenzhen, big technology place in China. China's on the cutting edge, man. They're on the cutting edge. The U.S. is falling behind for real. Next generation of open source humanoid robots. You can train it to do whatever you want it to do if you have the right training. But this robot's pretty much ready to go. You put the right brain in there and the right programming, and boom, it's going to be able to walk, dance, do things. It looks like it can pick up stuff. Here it is, that exact robot. They're selling it for $13,000 right now. And this is today in 2025. Imagine 2 years from now. Imagine 5 years from now. This is insanity. So we have this robot here, and it is the most agile, intelligent agent that Engine AI has developed to date. Right now, this is blowing everybody out of the water. All the companies in the US are like, oh my gosh, no robot can do that. And that's in the US based, that's US based. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you need to get caught up on this AI. You need to make sure you stay up on it. AI is accelerating exponentially. This robot development is accelerating exponentially. And if you haven't seen this Jensen Huang keynote at the CES 2025, which was this year, I think it was about 2 months ago, January 6th, 2025. If you haven't seen this, go watch the whole thing. Your mind is gonna be blown. Nvidia, big player in everything AI, everything robotics, everything gaming, everything. I'll break this down real quick for you. So they showcased their new GeForce RTX 5080 or 5000 series, and it's smaller. It's more compact than their current GPUs, and it's actually cheaper too. And it's because it's using AI in the GPU to make it easier. Just watch the video. They showcase a Blackwell. They talk about Blackwell, which is kind of like the software that's behind it, the CPU behind it. And so then they talk about agentic AI that's coming. So they're basically telling you what's coming down the line, down the future here. Agentic AI. By the end of this year, everybody's going to have an AI agent that they can utilize. I mean, right now I have AI agents that I utilize to go and do stuff. Manus AI came out recently, and what they're doing is using that open source browser use AI that I have in my YouTube video. Go scroll down, you can see how to install this operator, and you'll be able to install that operator that ChatGPT OpenAI is charging $200 a month to use. You can install it for free and use Google Gemini's experimental Pro API to go have this agent go do stuff for you on the internet for you in your behalf. You can be logged into Instagram and be like, go comment on whoever's Elon Musk's post, go comment on Jensen Huang's post. So AI agents are coming that people are building right now. People are building applications. There's AI coders already that are coming out. There's so much being done. The technology is increasing exponentially. And as the AI gets better, it starts getting everything else better. So agentic AI is coming. AI PCs. Oh yeah. Wait until around May. They're releasing this new supercomputer basically that is about the same price as like a really expensive MacBook Pro M2. And it's going to be way better. So wait until then to buy a MacBook. A computer. And then physical AI. So let's watch this really quick here. Here, Jensen Huang is going to talk about this new platform that they are creating that is going to be key to AI, robotics, everything in the future. Stay ahead of the game.
World Foundation Model. Today, we're announcing a very big thing. We're announcing NVIDIA Cosmos, a world foundation model that is designed, that was created to understand the physical world. And the only way for you to really understand this is to see it. Let's play it. The next frontier of AI is physical AI. Model performance is directly related to data availability, but physical world data is costly to capture, curate, and label. NVIDIA Cosmos is a world foundation model development platform to advance physical AI. It includes auto-regressive world foundation models, diffusion-based world foundation models, advanced tokenizers, and an NVIDIA CUDA, an AI-accelerated data pipeline. Cosmos models ingest text, image, or video prompts and generate virtual world states as videos. Cosmos generations prioritize the unique requirements of AV and robotics use cases, like real-world environments, lighting, and object permanence. Developers use NVIDIA Omniverse to build physics-based, geospatially accurate scenarios, then output Omniverse renders into Cosmos, which generates photoreal, physically-based synthetic data. Whether diverse objects or environments, conditions like weather or time of day, or edge case scenarios. Developers use Cosmos to generate worlds for reinforcement learning AI feedback to improve policy models, or to test and validate model performance, even across multi-sensor views. Cosmos can generate tokens in real time, bringing the power of foresight and multiverse simulation to AI models, generating every possible future to help the model select the right path. Working with the world's developer ecosystem, NVIDIA is helping advance the next wave of physical AI.
Multiverse generation. And that's what they're focusing on. And they're doing it for industrial purposes, but that could evolve into something completely different in the future. Very interesting times we are in here. I do want to listen to a little bit more of this clip just so y'all are aware of what this means.
NVIDIA Cosmos. NVIDIA Cosmos. NVIDIA Cosmos, the world's first world foundation model. It is trained on 20 million hours of video. The 20 million hours of video focuses on physical dynamic things. So dynamic nature themes, humans walking, hands moving, manipulating things, things that are fast camera movements. It's really about teaching the AI, not about generating creative content, but teaching the AI to understand the physical world. And with this physical AI, there are many downstream things that we could do as a result. We could do synthetic data generation to train models. We could distill it and turn it into effectively the beginnings of a robotics model. You could have it generate multiple physically based, physically plausible scenarios of the future, basically do a Doctor Strange. You could, because this model understands the physical world, of course, you saw a whole bunch of images generated. This model understanding the physical world, it also could do, of course, captioning. And so it could take videos, caption it incredibly well, and that captioning and the video could be used to train large language models, multimodality large language models. And so you could use this technology to use this foundation model to train robots, as well as large language models. And so this is the NVIDIA Cosmos. The platform has an autoregressive model for real-time applications, has diffusion model for very high-quality image generation. It's incredible tokenizer, basically learning the vocabulary of real world, and a data pipeline so that if you would like to take all of this and then train it on your own data, this data pipeline, because there's so much data involved, we've accelerated everything end-to-end for you. And so this is the world's first data processing pipeline that's CUDA accelerated as well as AI accelerated. All of this is part of the Cosmos platform. And today we're announcing that Cosmos is open licensed. It's open available on GitHub.
That's insanity. So right now, if you bought that robot that I showed you earlier, you can go and find this open source Cosmos platform, learn how to utilize it, learn how to build it, and then you can make that robot do whatever the heck you want. Isn't that crazy? This is insane. This is insane times we're in. This is only going to get better and better. This is only going to get better and better. You could take that platform and train a smaller robot, and you're going to need a GPU and a CPU to make it work effectively, something that can handle it. But now this Blackwell GPU that they just released is smaller. It's smaller than the current GPUs that we have, and it's only going to get smaller. It's only going to get better, and it's going to, because right now it takes power to power if you think about the AI models being like a brain, the parameters, the 8 billion parameters. If you see that in models, they might see something that's 27 billion parameters, 8 billion parameters. The parameters means that it's like neuron connections that it has. And so the more parameters, the smarter it is. But then, of course, the more power it takes to power it, It makes sense, right? Somehow we have a brain that's powered by this human body. But now the AI, we're building this AI and it's powered by CPUs, GPUs, energy, and learning how to do things. So this is crazy. This is insane. The future is going to look incredibly different than what it does today. I think a lot of people are going to lose their jobs, actually, which is why it's really important for you to get involved in AI and not get left behind. I think they're going to have to figure out a way to keep everybody fed and happy and housed and everything like that, but it's going to become very controlling, I think. And so you got to be careful. You got to know what's going on. You got to stay up to date on what's going on, what's being built. And they're building it for innovation. It's not necessarily for control, but other people who are big players are going to use it for control. The last thing I want to show you is Yes. Okay. So just kind of telling you the timeline here. They kind of tell you the timeline here. Boom. First thing first, upgrade to GPUs. Next thing, the CPU in the way the GPU runs is upgraded as well. Innovation there, crazy. Boom. Next thing is this is already happening. Agentic AI. It's already happening. By the end of the year, you're going to have an agent. It's going to be easy to have an agent, and it'll be like nearly free, basically. And it's going to go be able to do things for you. So it's already replacing jobs. It's already replacing jobs. Next thing after that, AI PCs. Next thing after that, the physical AI, which starts with autonomous vehicles. I don't know if you've driven a Tesla full self-driving yet. That is insane. It can really drive really well, and it can see somebody braking in front of you and it stops. That's the next thing, autonomous vehicles. And I'm only telling you this so you can stay up to date and see the future come true as we see it happening. The next thing after that is robotics. As we just saw, that robot just did a flip. They didn't even talk about this robot here because that robot didn't exist until after this CES keynote, which happened in January. That robot didn't really make its splash until February. So this is how fast we're moving. In robotics, they're going to be training on simulated scenarios, and they're going to be improving industries first. This is what he talks about here. He goes into how it's going to improve industries and, manufacturing. Probably Amazon is probably what they're looking at here. Robotics. And then this is something else, which is crazy. This is what they're releasing in May. It's going to be crazy. Take a look at this really quick.
This computer to be available around May timeframe. And so it's coming at you. It's just incredible what we could do. And it's built for NVIDIA in collaboration with MediaTek. They're the world's leading SoC company. And they worked with us to build this CPU SoC, and connect it with chip-to-chip NVLink to...
So NVIDIA is entering the PC realm. So they're entering the PC realm. They're entering the open source multimodal robotics realm. They've been in the GPU realm. They've been in the CPU realm. They're completely blown up. They're going to become the next Apple. They're already the next Apple. They're already the next Microsoft. Do you understand what's going on? They're ahead of the game in AI agents. So he's telling you the future right here. Watch this panel. Watch this whole thing. I'm telling you, it'll just blow your mind. Like things that are coming up down the road. Blackwell. Somebody was asking me in person about if I've seen an AI that knows how to simulate. They were architects and they were wondering, do you know an AI that can simulate worlds or something like that? And I was like, look into this. This is coming soon. They showcased the GE. See, this thing is coming. It's $1,600. It's so cheap compared to everything else. Sorry.
Home to your
That's the one that you have right now.
$10,000 PC entertainment command center. Isn't that right? Twice the performance of a...
Boom. It's twice the performance, and it's way cheaper than what the other ones were. Look at this. This is just crazy. It's just crazy. So these are already out. These are already coming out. And yeah, there's a lot going on this year. The end of the year is going to be looking different. 2 years from now is going to be looking completely different. I predict robots are going to start coming out to consumers. People are going to start having consumer robotics coming out. We're just diving headfirst into the future, and it's happening now. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you stay up to date with everything going on. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to blow some people's minds, just share them this video because they don't know that robots are coming. Agents are coming this year. Robots are coming in 2 years probably. Full self-driving is definitely coming in 2 years. And yeah, so you got to stay prepared. You got to innovate. And you got to learn. Take care.